boy Justin from D&J Movie Reviews. I hope you guys are doing wonderful out there. Shout out to my boy Darrell for doing his official review on the Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It. Shout out to you, D. Proud of you, bro. But anyway, you guys are entering my domain, and this is my official spoiler-free review on the Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It. But before we get started, we ask you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And we keep giving you guys what y'all need. So keep supporting our channel, man, as we keep going forward, man. So let's go and get right to it. So basically, man, The Conjuring 3 takes place in Brookfield, Connecticut. As we see in the start of the movie, Ed and Lorraine, they're at some people's house, and there's a small boy who's already demon that's already been in his soul. So basically, the crazy thing about it is that they try to cast this demon out of this boy, and then next thing you know, the demon, he inherits on Arnie, and Arnie told the demon to let David go. Said, "Hey, take me, take me." It was a crazy thing for me because I was like, "Hold on, man." I'm like, "You gonna really like sacrifice yourself?" I understand, man. You know, you're gonna sacrifice yourself, for a child. But then again, man, I'm just like, yo, I don't want no demon. I don't want no demon possessed on me. I don't want no demon spirit on me. You know me, man. I'm just, I can't do it. So anyway, throughout the movie, the demon is basically inside. The demon's basically inside of Arnie, and he's basically hallucinating. He can see all this crazy stuff that's going around him. But I did like his girlfriend. Shout out to her. She was really good. She was one of my good characters in this movie too. But yeah, man, with this story of this movie, I kind of felt it dragged a little bit for me. There were some parts in the movie where I was a little bit kind of confused and was trying to figure out where they were going. And some of the stuff in the movie, I just did not have a clue of, what to expect. The movie does have good qualities in there. I will say that the only characters I like in this movie is basically Ed and Lorraine. That's a given. And I like Lorraine the most because she has abilities to see. She has visions, and she can see a lot of stuff that other people can't. That's what I like about her, which is very interesting to me. So there was a lot of, you can say that the movie was a little bit rushed. And, hey, they said it was based on true events. What can you expect, man? I kind of felt like, even though it did have good qualities in the movie, I felt like there was some stuff that was left out that they could have basically, given us more. Like, even when, in the middle of the movie, they was talking about, even in the movie, had these statues, and it was talking about the rituals. I really wish that it would have gave us a little bit more background story about that, and then basically, I really feel like it would have made a lot more sense to me. I just felt like with everything, just being, in there and just rushed, it just didn't present itself to me in my eyes, in my opinion. But I'm going to get it. The plot in this movie, kind of average for me. Did not feel like it was there. It was just, it just kind of lagged for me. And just like I said, there was just a lot of stuff in the movie I was just confused about where they were going. And, it just surprised me a little bit. But one thing that I don't like, and I'm going to go ahead and break this down. With these Conjuring movies that I've noticed, and it could be any other horror movies. Some of these movies, man, rely on jump scares. Honestly, I really really wish that they can, basically surprise audience with a scare. because pretty much when I was watching this movie, I pretty much expected, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be something that's gonna pop out, and it's gonna be like, okay, it's a given, duh, whatever, it is what it is. And that's the reason why I'm just saying I don't think that this movie lived up to the hype like it should have. Everybody was talking about this movie, talking about that how great it was, talking about, oh yeah, it's a good movie. It's just that with the scares, like the jump scares in this movie, it just kind of just this kind of lagged for me for a little bit. I like, for me watching a horror movie, I like to be, surprised with a scare. Like, oh dang, like that shot me. I didn't even know that. But I just feel like this movie, it just kind of just lagged for me a little bit, and it was just, it was just crazy. So, but other than that, there was some, like I said, good qualities in the movie, but it was not enough. I'm gonna be honest, in my opinion, for this movie. Did I find the movie enjoyable? You can make a case. The only thing I find enjoyable is just, like I said, was just Lorraine and her husband Ed in this movie, because both of them, just like my homeboy Darrell said, they're a team. They work together and they're trying to accomplish something and trying to figure out, like, well, a lot of stuff that's going on. Now, now I talked to my friend about this, and was really funny to me. Like towards the end of the movie, like when you see that this witch, she basically blows dust into the husband's eyes and basically has him in her control, and he's trying to attack Lorraine with a sledgehammer. Now, as we can see, he's really trying, he's breaking everything, tearing everything down with the sledgehammer. And then after that, then the lady comes up, and then pretty much unexpected happens. The demon basically pretty much tears her body into shreds. And I was like, oh God, that's crazy. So shout out to my friend Derek. He was talking to me, man. And he said, so if you think about it, if a police show up to a scene and they see everything's wrecked, and then they see a guy with a sledgehammer, but a woman's body all twisted up, what are they gonna, like? What do you think this gonna happen? Oh, basically the demon did it. The devil did it. Like, this is gonna be like laughable, and that's what it's basically like laughable for me for this movie. Yeah, man. But let me go ahead and just break down, going forward with these horror movies, man. The Conjuring 3, yes, it is. It's okay. It's an okay movie, but I cannot put this movie above Annabelle, The Conjuring 1, or Conjuring 2. Conjuring 1 really impressed me the most. There was a lot of things that I love about The Conjuring 1, even though it's been like a while since I've seen that movie. The Conjuring 1 was real good, and yeah, I just think that the third one, with this movie, man, I think it took like a backseat, and it just basically did not live up to hype like it was supposed to. So, with that being said, this is my official grade on this movie. I know my homeboy Darrell gave it a C, but me personally, I'm gonna give this movie a D minus, because basically, man, I've noticed like all over these movies, with these horror movies, they basically try to give us something with these jump scares, and I feel like these jump scares are becoming mediocre, like every time I see these movies, man. And pretty much, man, I want to be surprised with the scare, and that's what basically lagged for me. So by going forth, if they make a Conjuring 4 movie, I don't know if they are or not, but if they do, I hope that they give, a little bit of a better story, even though it's still based on true events, but still, do not hype the scare up based off, it's based on true events, because then next thing you know, it's just gonna make it look even much more weaker. And that's one thing I do not like. But I think, do I think that this movie could have been better? It could have been. Of course it could have been. But I mean, hey, it's The Conjuring. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in the Conjuring universe. Like some of the movies, like had like a lot of like jump scares that was like especially on point. But with this one, man, I kind of feel like it took a back seat, and I was definitely, not surprised at all. So, like I said, this movie I give it a D minus. But going forth, I'm hoping that if they do make another Conjuring movie, hopefully they can make it, a little bit more scarier and a little bit more surprising with the story and all the elements, and then basically it can do good. But anyway, that's all I have. That is my review on The Conjuring 3. So, I'm glad that all y'all have been so good and supporting me and Darrell's channel. But stay tuned. We got more coming for you guys. I'm Jay, and I'm with D&J Movie Reviews. Y'all be good. Take care.